All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. So I got parts on the four-wheeler here that are going to be going on the second gen, but I know a couple people were asking about the BK Fab trackbar setup. The setup was, so it comes with the bar, the Heim joints, the mount, obviously instructions, other paperwork, a sticker right there, and these 3 bolts. The rest of this stuff is not included. So first impression before I go ahead and start installing this to see how it is. Welds are good. I mean, like, they're not the worst in the world. Like, this is just an honest review of it. This piece is very, very heavy. It might not look like it, but it definitely is. The welds aren't bad. We'll see how it holds up. I will say one thing that I'm not that happy with. So, like, this weld's okay right here. I guess I'm just nitpicking. But this Heim joint right here is reverse threaded into this. So that's fine. It threads in perfectly fine. The other one is threaded normally, and it actually, like, it's not the easiest to thread in. Like, it's not cross threading. I've checked it 100 times. I've cleaned the threads. I've chased the threads. Like, it's not bad. It's just, like, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, it's just not easy to thread in. Like, there's, like, either something that's wrong with the joint or something inside. For $500 for what I got, I feel like this should be painted. I know you get a powder coating option that's like $100 and some dollars. It's like extra, but $500 for what's in this kit. This should have at least came, like, at the bare minimum, like, spray painted. Probably gonna throw black paint on it or something. Who the hell knows? Maybe down the road, if the truck gets nice enough, take all this stuff back off and powder coat it. But that's like my first impression of this before I even go ahead and try to throw it on the truck or do anything. It's nice. I mean, this piece is very heavy, like very, very heavy. So we'll see. High hopes that this is gonna make the bounce on my truck kind of go away a little bit, make it steer better. And as long as this goes on well and nothing's like too crazy, I'm gonna also order their steering upgrade kit, which is $600, I think. So who knows? Before we get in, guys, like the video, subscribe, comment below, get the YouTube algorithm. Like, once a video hits 1,000, it seems like they all do well. So anyway, this has nothing to do with the track bar, but hopefully one day I'll look back on this video and see the speedometer not working and how bad the steering is. So we put another steering wheel on it out of the newer style, and I'm going to show you guys up here how bad the steering is. And I believe the box is bad, but I also think, like, the steering arms and a couple other things are bad. So, like, the corner up here is not a very sharp corner at all. And I'll show you guys when I have to correct the wheel how much play and slop there is. Like I said, the track bar ain't going to fix this. It might help some, but I mean, the other way, like, when it gets, well, this will be good. Hopefully this part of the video isn't too boring, but it probably will be. This is the joys of building an old truck. When I buy the redhead steering box, it'll be a lot different, but that's how much plays in it. That's a good, like, I don't know, 50 degrees. That's insane. So just wanted to show that. So whenever I fix the steering completely, this, when I'm going in a straight line, is gone. So, all right, to the track bar. All right, guys. So, track bar, man, that glare on the back's really messing with this. Track bar mounts right there, runs all the way across, and then mounts right there. So you guys can see, like, the steering box. Focus, please. Steering box is leaking terribly. Steering stabilizer arm's trashed. The, I guess, steering front Y style steering, which is the old style, is dog shit. So, like, all this stuff's getting fixed. It's just, man, my camera looks really bad right now because that back. All that stuff's getting fixed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pop this arm out, and then I will show you guys, like, where it mounts at and everything on that side, because I didn't see any good videos on the internet that showed that. So let me get that off and let me show you guys. All right, guys. So before I go on a drive with the truck to see how much different it is, finished up putting their product on. It's really good. This is the other track bar. I'm not sure what kind of track bar this is. It's obviously upgraded to some degree because I'm going to show you why. So this is trashed. This joint is, your joint should not be able to do that. But anyway, hang on a second here. This is what's really interesting. So I'm assuming this is off of a 3rd gen or something amount off some factory Dodge. That's not a factory second because you can see these shitty welds. So these welds were actually broke and the factory ear was completely fine and it was under that. People ghetto shit so much. So anyway, took that off, took this off, put the BK fab on. So let's go for a drive. And I just wanted to show you guys what was previously on there. This is trash. All right guys, so windows are down. Let me put them up so you can actually hear me. So windows are down. This steering wheel is still upside down because of the box. This is a night and day difference. So in the earlier video, I showed you guys like how much play there was in the steering wheel before it would actually turn. Now there's still play because I'm going to replace the box with a redhead. But there is no comparison to before. The steering wheel feels so much tighter. The mount was broke, so that has a lot to do with it. But the steering wheel feels so much tighter, and when you actually like are going into a corner, you don't feel like you're about to die. It's actually pretty safe. So huge difference. If your steering feels like shit, you might want to check your track bar first and then start working your way from there. This is a 10 out of 10 mod that I would highly recommend. Now mine was a little serious. Mine was a little more serious than maybe some people's, just because of my mount was broke. Well, not broke. They just welded on a different one. But yeah. So I'm done with the track bar. Obviously, you can tell the shiny parts are the ones of the new one. Oh, throwing it down here. So the track bar mount goes there, bolts up through, and on the other side. I did have to trim a piece of it off. It comes with a bracket. Man, you guys can see like all these other steering components, they are completely trashed. I'm not gonna lie at first, because it says on the paper that a 94 to 95, there's like a bracket in the middle that needs to be cut off. I'll actually show you that right now. Let's see, that bracket right up there, that had to be cut off because it swings around and it's like interferes with this. So I cut that, and then this middle bracket comes with 2 extra spots to where you can drill into the frame right there. But like the orientation of this will not allow you to do that. But anyway, man, so much other steering components. But guys, I cannot explain how much of a difference this made with my truck. My truck used to be completely all over the road. It was actually like somewhat sketchy to drive, unsafe almost. I showed you in that video. This bar made a huge difference. So next, I'm gonna be replacing the steering arms, gonna be replacing the steering box with all Heim joints, all heavy duty, same thing, BK. I'm actually very pleased. And then if you're still watching the video, there's the forces. So guys, that's going to conclude this video. BK, I'm actually very, very pleased with your product. It is top quality, top notch. So guys, till next time.